Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to talk about the CRM that we use for our clients. I get a lot of questions about this, and often people will ask me, like, do you have a video on your YouTube channel that just goes over the CRM so we could actually take a look at it? So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to show you exactly what we provide to all of our clients, whether they use a CRM or not. Some clients they have their own system, and in that case, we'll just plug into that and use that. But this we make available to all of our clients, and I'll show you what exactly that looks like. Okay, so this is the dashboard. This is basically a demo account. So you can see here that a number of opportunities that basically shows the number of leads. Pipeline value, this is your total value of all the leads in your pipeline. So we set it at a value of 10,000 for each lead. It shows you the conversion rate. It breaks down basically how many leads you have in different parts of your pipeline. So you have two different graphs here that show kind of different distributions and data. And then in this area, you can actually set tasks. So you can have multiple people in your CRM. We add people to the CRM, like VAs and stuff if you need. And they can actually assign tasks. You can assign tasks to them. They can assign tasks to themselves. And that all shows up here. If you go to the Opportunities tab here, this is basically the pipeline. Okay, so this is how I have it set up. Some clients like to customize this a little differently, which is totally fine. But basically, a lead comes in, they go into lead in. There are different buckets: went cold, follow-up scheduled, contact made, different parts of the sales process. And at the end, we have basically three main buckets for maybe areas where we can basically track quality control. So for example, if you notice, hey, we're getting multiple leads outside of our targeted area, you'll drop them in there. And the great thing about this is that in the actual lead notes, if we're doing this like for Google PPC, for instance, there will be a URL keyword for tracking right here. It'll look different than this, but this will basically tell me exactly what keyword and what match type and where that's coming from in the campaign to help troubleshoot if needed. So basically, this is, like I said, this is a pipeline. You can drag and drop. You can move it to abandoned, won, lost. You can create different buckets, however you want to do it. But the main thing about the CRM is that as soon as a lead comes into this lead in bucket here, they're going to be put onto a follow-up campaign. And that would be right here. So they're going to get an email immediately as soon as that lead comes through, no matter what time of day it is. Then they're going to get a text message 2 minutes later, and this is going to go out during normal daytime hours. You can set it to go out whenever you want, but that's what we generally start this with. And then I have my clients, if they want to, they can record ringless voicemails. We have basically scripts and templates for that, and we plug those in. And so this is pretty heavy the first 5 to 10 days of the campaign. This campaign will stop as soon as the lead actually responds, or unless my client decides to manually turn it off. But this is about 140 days long, and it just goes and goes and goes and goes. This is just basically to get an initial response from the lead. Now, that is one campaign. I do have two others. There is a went cold campaign here, and there's a long-term follow-up. And basically those campaigns, actually, if you took this lead and you drop it into the went cold bucket, it will automatically put it it'll basically put that lead on that went cold campaign, and that basically assumes that, maybe you've been texting the lead, they're not responding, and you just want to manually start to follow up with them. You can just drop them in the bucket, and it'll work like that. Same thing goes for the long-term bucket over here, the long-term follow-up. That campaign is kind of, we'll assume that you've spoken to them over the phone, and maybe it didn't, it wasn't a great time for them to sell at that moment, but maybe they might, be interested in a month from now or something, right? So we have those. The landing page is also built directly into the CRM, and you can also import or export contacts in here. These are a couple test leads that we have in here, but you can basically create smart lists and filter by certain tags. There's a lot of different things you can actually do with the CRM. The main thing, though, is that if you look in the conversations area, we go to all, you can actually call, text, and email all from this platform. So there is a mobile app, which you can download on your phone. You can actually call, text, and email from the mobile app and log into here and do that. This does not have a phone number assigned, but normally there's a button here that you can use to call the leads. And all the calls are also recorded. And like I said, you can put as many team members in here as you need and have them working those leads for you. Or if you're doing it yourself, either is fine. But this is really a kind of a powerful platform. It also can connect and integrate directly into your Facebook business page. And you can actually message your Facebook leads that maybe message your Facebook page from the CRM. You don't even have to log into Facebook. You can actually do it from here. So that's what we use. That is the CRM. Now, sometimes my clients, they will actually have their own CRM system, and in that case, we may still use the landing page in here, and leads may still come into this system. But then sometimes I'll set up a separate extra integration to send those leads out to their CRM, rather than them just managing them here. It just depends on the client, depends on what they're looking for. One other thing I will mention is in the leads section, all the notes are stored in here from the landing page, and then the way the tasks work. Oh, and by the way, you can also create your own note, right? If you wanted to add your own note and write something in here and save it, you obviously can do that. But tasks, like I mentioned before, let's say you wanted to follow up with a lead, you can write a description, you can assign it to somebody on your team, set a date that it's due in the future, add that task, and as soon as that adds, you can see successfully added. We'll go to the dashboard now, and that will now show up here, right? It'll show, I can select the user, so if I wanted all users, or if I was in here, I would just see my tasks, for instance, and you can check them off, something like that. So if you guys have any other further questions about this, if this is something that you're looking to do for your business, or if this was helpful for you at all, like and subscribe, and look down below in the video description. There'll be a link down there. You can see more of our testimonials. There's a quick video overview on that page as well, and you can book a call from there if you want to chat and just see is this something that would make sense for your business? If you're looking at doing Google pay-per-click, Facebook ads, SEO, or something like that, you're a wholesaler, rehabber, investor, and you're wanting to do inbound marketing. So hope this was helpful. Have a great day, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.